all my beautiful little unicorns, and welcome back to my channel. And if this is the first time that you're on my channel, please allow for me to introduce myself to you. My name's Vanessa Somuayina. You guys know me as the unicorn mom, as well as your big sis from the internet. And for today's reading, I have prepared your March and April horoscopes and predictions. And before I get into the readings, I just wanted to remind you that you can still enter my gratitude journey journal giveaway. This is a journal that I created in order for you to manifest the life of your desires and also increase your mental health. This is a worldwide giveaway and I've made it super easy for you to enter. Step 1 is to be subscribed to this YouTube channel as well as my Psychic CEO YouTube channel, which is linked in the description box. Follow me on Instagram, it's at Vanessa Somuayina. I have linked that in the description box as well, and comment a diamond emoji on my latest post as a representation of your entry into the giveaway. Why it's important that you're following me on Instagram is because the winner will be contacted via DM and announced in my stories. The end date for entering this giveaway is also below in the description box. You can find all the info down there. So make sure that you enter the giveaway so you can win my gratitude journey journal. And furthermore, to just get this topic out of the way, my viewers consist of two types of people. Those of you who want more private readings and those of you who want to make money. For both of these concerns, I have an individual link in the description box. One link will take you to private tarot card readings and the other link will take you from being an underpaid creative to living your dream life. Alright, so coming back to today's video, this is how your readings work. I will first introduce you to 3 individual spirit animals, which I will put on the screen for you. What I ask you to do is to take a deep look at these spirit animals and to feel into their energies, and then intuitively pick the one that resonates most with you. That will make for the first part of your March and April horoscopes. And why I am combining March and April for this horoscope is because it allows you more foresight as well as stability. So once you have selected your spirit animal that I will introduce you to in just a second, and you have watched and received that reading, which makes for part 1 of your prediction, you then get to scroll back down into the description box or to the top of the comment section where each and every zodiac sign receives its very own horoscope. So just click your zodiac sign and then you'll be fast forwarded to the second and even more intricate part of your prediction, as these 2 readings are meant to be combined with one another. For one, you've got your spirit animal that represents the energies that are surrounding you in these next upcoming weeks, and then for 2, you have your zodiac signs horoscope to combine with this. And feel free to tune into your sun, moon, and rising sign if you're a bit of an astrology geek or you know more about your birth chart, because this will give you a even more personalized experience of your private reading. So that is it, you guys, from the unicorn mom from Zurich, Switzerland. Kind of cold here today, so I'm so grateful for my toasty studio. I will now introduce you to the 3 spirit animals. Feel free to pause the video or to re-watch this section till one of these creatures really crystallizes itself out as your spirit animal, and then click the timestamp and I'll catch you during your readings. Hello, my gorgeous soul of group number 1. Welcome to the first part of your reading. Now let's delve into the month of March and April to see what's coming towards you in these upcoming weeks so you can be as prepared as possible. Lean back, relax, and enjoy this private tarot card reading as we delve into all of the messages you are meant to receive. So we've got the owl. In the next weeks, I want you to know that your intuition will be giving you very, very loud messages about what to do moving forward. And the universe is trying to communicate to you follow your intuition. If you keep seeing the same number, follow your intuition on what that means. If you're not sure whether someone is telling you the truth or lying, follow your intuition. If you feel like it's time to switch your jobs or even studies, perhaps even quit your studies altogether because the topic is not something that's resonating with you anymore, follow your intuition. There are so many stories of people who will tell you they wish that they would have followed their intuition because it would have saved them a lot of heartache and time and a lot of later on trying to basically put the pieces back together, especially when it comes to relationships that you should no longer be in. The peacock brings you the message to raise your standards, group number 1. And it can feel sometimes like you're doing something forbidden, especially if you're a people pleaser or you were socialized to always put other people first. Raising your standards might almost feel like a betrayal of that. It might almost feel like you're doing something you shouldn't be doing. And the universe is trying to say to you, we all know you're a kind, giving, loving, empathetic person, but now it's time for you to raise your standards, group number 1. We have seen enough of you being the doormat, of you giving endlessly and never receiving. It hurts your ancestors and those closest to you to see you in that state. We all want you to raise your standards and to finally receive exactly what you deserve. I want you to understand here within Legends that an important message for the next weeks for you is to learn from those who inspire you. The people who inspire you, do they undervalue themselves? And that's what I look at as well. When it comes to work, business, when it comes to payments, when it comes to offers, especially if you're selling a service, if you're selling high-ticket clients, learn from those who inspire you and also learn that your services are worth what you're charging. Learn that your time is worth so much more than hanging out with people who don't value it. Learn that all you have to do is make it clear that you value your time, you understand the huge value in what you have to offer, and that you're not going to budge or downplay it just to fit someone else's budget energetically or financially. You're not going to do that because guess what, group number 1? You don't need to. Moving more deeply into your reading, we've got a DT. A DT is urging you to expand your consciousness and expand your awareness of what is possible for you. I talk about this in context with manifestation a lot. In order to change your reality, you have to learn to expand. You have to learn to expand what you think is possible for you by thinking thoughts of your dream life in detail. Think about your dream home you're living in, your dream amount in your bank account, the dream vehicle that you will be driving. Expand your consciousness around that in order to merge yourself with that version of you, in order to merge yourself with where you are going. And I see here within Hecate that this will help you to do a lot of past life healing. This will help you to heal traumas of times where you were perhaps not treated well and you accepted it. Your past life in the sense of, in a past life, you were not always the king, the queen, the emperor. There were times where you worked on ships, you worked in castles, and you were almost like in this Cinderella position where you had to do everything you could to survive, and that is still entrenched in your DNA to this day. And in order to free yourself from some of the consequences in your confidence that this has left on you, you have to very consciously expand what you feel you deserve by raising your standards, group number 1. So if you understand that it is now your job to not only quote unquote expect more, but to only accept more, leave a rainbow emoji below in the comment section, as that is going to tell me that not only did you pick group number 1, but you understand the concept of raising your standards and how it's nothing bad. It's not to be demonized or to be looked at as, oh, you're being selfish or you think you're all that. It is your mission in this lifetime so that you can actually reach your fullest potential. And for example, be the most confident you can be at your job, which means that you would help so many more people. If you are, for example, a nurse, a healer, a yoga teacher, perhaps you do acupuncture or you're training to become a doctor. The only way that you can heal as many people as possible is if you are confident in yourself. Otherwise, there will be setbacks and procrastination on your journey that's highly unnecessary. So group number 1, leave that rainbow emoji below in the comment section. We will now delve into your zodiac signs portion of your reading. So scroll back down, click your zodiac signs timestamp, and I will catch you during the second, even more intricate part of your March and April predictions and horoscopes. Welcome, my gorgeous soul of group number 2, to the first part of your March and April prediction. We'll delve straight into it. All you need to do is lean back, relax, and enjoy your reading to figure out precisely what's coming towards you in these upcoming weeks. So we've got summer as well as the seer. I can see here that in the next weeks, the weather where you live is going to feel warm, tropical, summery, and it's going to help you to connect to your psychic abilities. You're someone whose mood and entire bodily feeling heavily depends on how comfortable you feel in your environment. And not being someone who likes the wet, dark, cold type of weather is something that shows in these next couple weeks, as the more you are able to bask in the sunlight, the more you're able to receive vitamin D, the more you will actually find that you get things done, just as the bee. And for a long time, I thought I was not affected by the summer, by the sun rays, by just the weather in general, until I realized, you know what, actually I do feel a lot better. I do feel in a much lighter, brighter mood when the sun is out and shining and I can bask in it. And I also want you to know in the next couple weeks you will receive another psychic reading that is going to allow you to see beyond your current situation and actually get all of the answers that you wanted, because you're going to have some questions about your work and your career. I see that in correspondence to the bee, and you're going to reach out to a trusted psychic for a personal prediction, perhaps even in combination with palmistry as well. Group number 2, as that is going to give you divine clarity. Next, we have the star ancestor. You're also just following your intuition and the voice of your soul these next couple weeks. You are deeply connected to your star sign, and it is being affected, group number 2. So especially feeling as though you haven't been so in tune with your intuition like you want it to be, and then not questioning yourself anymore these next couple weeks, doing what feels right. I see that that is what we call in these like spiritual circles your North Star. That is what you're meant to follow, what you're meant to continue to connect with. And I want you to understand, group number 2, that following the voice of your soul is going to help you to 100% rely on yourself again and relax when you're making decisions. Because a lot of us are not very relaxed when we make decisions because we think we might be making a mistake. We worry that we're making the wrong decision. Group number 2, when has it ever been an issue for you to follow the calling of your intuition and your soul, for you to trust yourself, to bet on yourself, to do what you wanted to do, to take the risk, which is not like an uncalculated risk, to take the risk because you're betting on yourself? That's something you'll never regret. It's never been something that, even if it wasn't the perfect choice, you couldn't course correct. So you have to understand here in Apollo as well that you are going to continuously be receiving divine messages from your guides in these next weeks, to listen to them. These divine messages will come in the form of repeated number sequences and also symbols. In connectivity to the bee, I see you seeing bee symbols, quite literally seeing bees, real life bees, way ahead of the curve of when you are supposed to be seeing them seasonally, okay? And you seeing the symbol of the bee is continuing to push you forward and remind you you are meant to have your dreams, you are meant to have your aspirations, but there is a little bit of extra work that lays behind it, and it's not you being pushed to do more work because you're lazy. It's that sometimes the ruminating, the procrastinating, the overthinking, the fear of success, the you sitting and scrolling not because you're lazy, but because it's almost like you feel paralyzed to take the next steps. That is what is keeping you from accomplishing everything you are meant to and more. So it's not that you're lazy, it's not that you don't want to, it's just that in many instances, group 2, you are stopped by your brain. You're paralyzed by the fact that you have fear. You have this deep overthinking because you care so much and you want to do things well. Don't let that continue to get in the way. That's the message I'm getting for you, group number 2. The Maitonet brings you the message to find a safe space that still motivates you and still gets you to get things done. That safe space could be, for example, rather than scrolling social media, Instagram, TikTok, whatever it may be, your safe space is reading. Your safe space is actually delving into reading books, to furthering your knowledge in that way, to feeling more confident because you're not just sitting there waiting for life to happen to you, you're putting yourself out there and making life happen for you, group number 2. And that's a huge difference. And that's a kind of change of power dynamic you will notice in the next upcoming weeks during March and April. Group 2, this is the first part of your reading that I've received for you before we now delve into your zodiac signs portion of your prediction. Scroll down, click your zodiac sign, and you'll be fast forwarded to the relevant portion of this video. And I can't wait to catch you during part 2 of your prediction. Welcome, my gorgeous soul of group number 3, to the first portion of your prediction. This is the only prediction that you're going to need. We're going to unravel some life-changing, awe-invoking details about the upcoming weeks for you. Let's get into it, group number 3. You don't have to lift a finger, you don't have to do a thing, simply enjoy your reading as we uncover the first channeled message that your guides have prepared for you. So we've got the ritual, the 9 of Cups. I want you to know in the next couple weeks, you are going to be going to a get-together. This is a birthday party of someone close to you. The 9 of Cups shows that this is a ritual that you do every year. So this is a anticipated party, and I see that you will have the most amazing time during this party, during this festivity. And I want you to be open to the fact that during this festivity, there will be a lot of hugs, a lot of oversharing, and you are going to be a little bit of the personal therapist of other people, giving them advice. The 3 of Cups shows that it's almost like a little coven situation, and you are the leader. You are the head of the coven. People trust you. People love to have deep conversation with you. And the funny part is, group number 3, they don't realize it's because you just don't do small talk. It's not something you engage in. It's not something you like. It actually makes you extremely uncomfortable because just imagine yourself in a small talk situation and conversation. It's so uncomfortable for you because it feels really fake. You really blossom and glow up in social situations when you get to be honest, free, connect with others, and talk in an intimate setting that actually has depth. The 3 of Cups shows us here that for you, what is coming next and what's coming during March and April is celebrating with others who are like-minded. And I see a lot of love being exchanged in these situations. And if you're single, you're going to be asking yourself, do I actually ever really need a partner? If you're in a romantic relationship, I want you to know here that this will actually help your romantic relationship blossom and be strengthened, because you are not overly fixated on them, and you'll have so many new topics to share and to talk about because your social life is completely on a higher level than it's ever been. And connecting this to the moon, your natural cycles are going to be in sync with your entire emotional plane and feeling, or shall I say your emotions, will be in sync with your natural cycles of your body. I want you to know here that a full moon ritual is where it's at for you, and you will be able to make some crazy magic in these next couple weeks, my gorgeous soul of group number 3. So if you want to meet with friends and do magic, manifestation, perhaps even work on vision boards together, maybe you want to do some spells, do this ritual during a full moon. That's what your guides are telling you to do right here, right now. In March or in April, you have 2 opportunities. The manifestations that you do, the spells that you do during that time are going to be far more powerful and potent than you ever thought possible. And what you wish for is going to come true. I want you to be aware of this opportunity and to take it, group number 3, because there is no other time in which the energies are going to be this extremely powerful for you to have your spells and your manifestations become a reality. Next up, we've got the Amazonite. The Amazonite is telling you to loosen your grip about forcing things into being, forcing relationships, forcing work, forcing money to come to you, because I know that's often something we have to learn to just let go of, and then it flows effortlessly. That's how these things work, and I've experienced that myself as well, where when I let go of trying so hard, especially when it comes to work and having your own business where you want to help so many people and all you want to do is have more clients because you know you'll get them the result. When you let go of this, oh, I really want more, I want to do more, I want to deliver more, I want to show how amazing everything that I've done really is, when you let go of it being a must, it happens because it wants to. Energetically, you are in tune with exactly what it is that you're aiming to accomplish, because there's no more this energy of I have to, of need, which is basically desperation. And the celestite is a crystal that is coming to support you while soothing your soul. At the beginning, you'll feel like you're even neglecting your work, like you're not doing what you're supposed to do, like you're almost being like this bad person, professionally speaking. When you lean back, you relax, you enjoy your life more, and you allow for people to come to you. You allow for clients and opportunities to find you. And in that time, soothe your soul with like-minded people. Go out into social settings where you can relax and with people who are successful, and know that burning yourself out isn't going to do anything for anyone, because bright ideas come to you when your soul feels relaxed. Have an innovative new inspiration, test new ideas, and break out fast. Take action on your ideas, group number 3. But to even have those ideas, those aha moments, those epiphanies of the light bulb, you have to soothe yourself. Go to the spa, buy ingredients to cook an amazing, beautiful meal. Have your favorite foods that soothe you. Have teas that soothe you. Make sure that you're taking excellent care of your soul first. Because here with An Helping Hand, what I see is that sometimes you need others to assist with services. That will increase your productivity. No one can handle it all. I, for example, also had to learn that when it comes to Instagram. Having someone to post on the professional Instagram, feeling comfortable teaching a fellow unicorn how to post, how to create the posts, teaching them how to read tarot cards, them being a trusted reader, a helping hand, even when doing personal readings, because now I have help with that, because the demand just became way too overwhelming on me for personal readings. And now I have trained a beautiful reader. Her name is Colette, by the way, and she does private readings as well for my customers, for the business. You can literally choose her as your reader and know that the quality and the teachings are coming from a place that you can trust. But it's not because I don't want to do the private readings anymore. It's because I realized to expand and to grow, it is okay to accept a helping hand. It is okay to have someone be there supporting you. That's how you expand. Now, my gorgeous soul of group number 3, an important message, the most important message for the next weeks for you is to do your full moon ritual. Write that into your agenda, into your itinerary, and if possible, do this with like-minded people who also understand the powers of the moon and the natural cycles that we can connect to. Now, group 3, this is the first part of your reading I've received for you. We will now delve into part 2. You don't have to lift a finger or do a thing aside from click the timestamp of your zodiac sign, and then I will catch you during your zodiac sign's second portion of your prediction, which will allow for a holistic private reading for you for March and April. So I'll connect with you in just a second. Hello, my gorgeous Aries baby. Welcome to part 2 of your March and April prediction. Let's delve into precisely what is coming towards you and what's happening for you in these upcoming weeks. So we have the 7 of Swords as well as the 6 of Cups. I want you to know here that someone really close to you is going to reveal how they were in a situation with a liar. So a friend that's extremely close to you here in the 6 of Cups is going to confide in you as to how their partner, their very much closest emotional connection, has been 100% unfaithful and just not honest. And in the next couple weeks, this is going to shock you. You know, have you ever been in a situation, Aries, where someone told you something and you needed a moment to digest it? You needed a moment to actually process what just happened? I see here in the 7 of Swords that there is some infidelity, some cheating, some just dishonesty that you're going to have to really digest because you just didn't expect such behavior from this person. But in the 5 of Swords reversed, the thing with humanity is that you're beginning to be disappointed but not surprised. Nothing surprises you anymore because of how much you've been through, how much you've seen, and how much you've actually noticed. Like, people don't really care that much about other people's emotions. That's more of a rarity, and more often than not, it's also a female trait. Guys, I have a beautiful matcha here, which I'm going to take a sip of. Amazing. All of you matcha fans out there, you know exactly what I speak of. It really hits. And I see here in the Queen of Cups that actually the thing with you is that you don't judge. You understand that everyone has their reasons. Everyone also has their seasons. But in the Queen of Cups that popped right out as I was shuffling, you just want to be there for your friend. You just want to be there for the person that you're closest to, the people that you're closest to, and you don't really care about what happens with her ex. You don't really care about whether he, unalives himself in a ditch, whether he moves on to another person, whether he's happy, sad, groveling, trying to come back. You're just not really in a place where you want to hold emotional space for a cheater and a liar. And I see here within the 4 of Wands that you are in this mom and protective mode here. We've got the 2 larger rabbits or hares, and they are feeding and caring for this little baby. So I see that you and another friend and another family member, you're going to be taking care of people who are going through a lot in these next couple weeks, but you're doing so voluntarily because you want to. And in a sense, it also gives you a feeling of purpose. It gives you a feeling of joy to help others, to be there and a support for those closest to you, especially if they have been there for you as well in the past. And you're a very giving, caring type of Aries. Aries is ruled by Mars. And Aries being ruled by Mars, why I took a deep breath is because Aries is usually pretty rambunctious, pretty energetic and pioneering, and doesn't care as much about other people's feelings, but you are different. And the owl shows me that already from a very young age you were extremely mature for your age. You had to be a grown-up, you had to be mature, so you didn't really have a choice or an option. and that has shaped you and also how you interact with other people. Being ruled by Mars, that also means that you're ruled by the planet of bravery, courage, but also aggression. So when someone gets betrayed who is close to you, when someone is rude to your closest friends or your family, or even threatens them, you do not play with that. You do not give second chances. You are extremely protective over your loved ones. And here within the Peacock, that is because you have very high standards for your loved ones. You have very high standards for the people that you care deeply about, because you want them to win. You want them to succeed. You don't want to allow for any energy vampires to be around them, to drain them, to stop them from living their best lives, from accomplishing all of their goals, their dreams, and their aspirations. That is true love. That is true care. And this is something that you've seen time and time again, people not be able to express or people not be able to receive, but you're not doing that. You don't want to be part of those who have a friend or a family member and you don't support them to the absolute fullest. You're not doing that. Within Nemetana, you are a safe space for so many people, and being a safe space, being an energetic safe haven, also means it's important that you focus on your well-being and that you take time to recharge your energy. And recharging to you, it could be going to the spa, it could be hanging out with friends, it could be spending time with others in a place that allows you to feel like, okay, this is a new beginning. I don't have to be who I was yesterday or last month. I can actually start that business. I can start that new venture. I can have a fresh beginning for myself romantically, also spiritually. I can have a new beginning for myself anytime I desire. And I'm not going to be around people who want to stifle me or hold me back or make me feel as though, oh, you're acting differently. Why are you so different? Why are you behaving in this way? Why are you behaving like in a way that doesn't resonate with who we thought that you were? You don't care about what others think you should be doing. You care about what you know feels right. And if that means that you change your opinion all the time, that you grow, that you expand, because that's really what a change of opinion usually is, then so be it. We're here to grow. We're here to evolve. We're not here to remain the same people that we once were. Imagine if you wouldn't have grown since you were a teenager, which is the case for a lot of people who suffer from narcissism and very narcissistic behavior. What the victims sometimes fail to realize is they have never matured past being a teenager. That is their only coping mechanism. And that's not to make you as a victim of narcissistic abuse feel as though it's your fault, but it's to just remind you they can't help themselves. You, on the other hand, you have a lot more possibility and opportunity. And I see here that you are literally the type of person who is so forgiving, who is so kind, so caring. You've forgiven in instances where literally not even Nobel Prize winners for peace would forgive, but you have done so because you understand it's not a gift that you give to the person who did you wrong. It's a gift that you give to yourself, to forgive, to relax, to just let go of the emotional burden that comes with holding a grudge. And it's beautiful to see you as an Aries accomplishing this, living this, and no longer allowing for people to live rent-free in your head. My gorgeous Aries, this is the reading I received for you. This is part 2. I hope that you enjoyed this, that it resonated. Leave a flame emoji below to represent the Aries fam. And of course, send this prediction to someone who you know would love to receive a horoscope of their zodiac sign and who you know is into astrology. Now, my gorgeous soul, I can't wait to catch you during one of our upcoming readings, and also do not forget to enter the giveaway that I mentioned during the intro of this video for a chance to win my gratitude journey journal. So wherever you are on this beautiful planet, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you again in an upcoming reading. Hello, my stunning Taurus. Welcome to part 2 of your March and April prediction. we'll get straight into it, and I hope that you enjoyed part 1 of your prediction where you got to pick from the 3 different spirit guides. So let's move straight into it. Taurus, we have your guardian angel in form of a white feather, and then we have the medicine guardian. We have a lot of feathers here. What I want to tell you is that you will be seeing white feathers, and your guides are saying to take those seriously because they are actually telling you, firstly, you're not alone. And then second, be open to healing information. There's something in your diet that isn't serving you that you're being asked to really look at, to research, and to cut out. Whether it's gluten, refined sugar, dairy, any other additional, I want to say, unnatural substances, anything that has E numbers, that has ingredients you can't pronounce. I do see here that the moment you figure this out, your health will increase tenfold. As a Taurus, you can sometimes be a little stubborn to actually allow for change to happen in your life. But I see here in the snake that the next couple weeks are going to be far easier on you when it comes to change, as you are shedding your old skin just like a snake, which is actually an indication of huge transformation coming towards you. Huge spiritual enlightenment, really, my gorgeous Taurus babies. And with that also comes the responsibility of reintroducing yourself to those closest to you. So keeping your loved ones informed about the fact that, yeah, you're shedding your old skin. You are now, gluten-free, vegan, dairy-free, sugar-free, whatever it is. And don't allow for this feeling of, oh, now I'm one of those people and I have a difficult diet. No, literally society and the economy has constructed a type of diet that's not even healthy for us. Just think about like the standard American like fast food diet. Yeah, it is the norm, but that doesn't mean that it is healthy, because it's also the norm to suffer from heart disease. It's also the norm to feel inadequate and unsuccessful and anxious and stressed all the time. It's also the norm to have depression or bipolar these days and to suffer from a lot of allergies. So the systems that have been put in place that are quote unquote normal, that doesn't make them healthy or good. And you not being part of that and actually asking yourself what is healthy and good for you will make you different. And if you stand out, then so be it. Value your health first. And I want you to know here that that will give you completely fresh beginnings. And Persephone, I want you to know here that you will have this feeling of, wow, this is a new start. This is a fresh beginning. I feel like a newborn baby. I feel like a fetus almost. And this new beginning is going to literally also have you dressing differently because you feel so much more comfortable and confident in your body. You've never felt this comfortable and confident before. And it's really like you're finding yourself and stepping into your highest self. And Amaterasu is actually bringing the message that you are not going to be hiding anymore, finally. If you were before hiding parts of your body or even your face because you don't like certain parts of your body, they make you feel self-conscious, or you have skin that isn't clear on your face, so you kind of like hid yourself. That's not happening anymore. You are stepping out into the open, into the sunlight. You're being radiant and confident, and you're not hiding who you are any longer. You're wearing what you've always wanted to wear. You're being who you've always wanted to be. It's like you're being the psychic CEO of your life, my gorgeous Taurus baby, and we are all here for it. This is the second part to your reading that I've received for you. Leave a snake emoji below to let me and others know that you're a Taurus baby, because that's the only way anyone would know. You'd have to be a Taurus and watch the second part of your prediction all the way to the end. And don't forget to send this video to anyone who you know would love an astrology reading for the next couple weeks. Anyone who you know is into these topics. And my gorgeous Taurus baby, wherever you are on our planet, I'm sending you a tons of love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my beautiful Gemini. Welcome to your March and April prediction. Let's delve into your reading, into part 2 of your prediction. I hope that you enjoyed picking from part 1, where we had the 3 symbols, but now let's talk all things Gemini. First up, we've got Azurite, which shows that you will be laser focused, and in the blue lace agate, you will still be calm and collected, whereas the epidote tells me that you are going to go so deep into focus mode. So the combination of these 3 beautiful crystals tells us that you will be in deep work and deep focus mode for these next weeks. You are working on a huge project, especially professionally speaking, that is going to completely change your life financially. As a Gemini, you are a great storyteller, so even working with social media, once you get over this hump of feeling uncomfortable and the fear of being embarrassed, basically, you can then go so deep into your storytelling and your creating in such a calm manner, as the blue lace agate is communicating that what you can then do is actually blow up, is create waves in society, because you're creating content that is so different, noteworthy, and that touches people at the core, emotionally speaking. And the thing with you is that you often underestimate your own personal power and your own abilities to create, to go viral, and to make people not just feel comfortable, but to have people thrive in their own right as well. You are inspiring in every sense of the word. You are meant to do big things, my gorgeous Gemini. You are meant to have your own business. You are meant to be wealthy. You are meant to be out there and an inspiration, a pillar of society. And I see here in the 6 of Swords that you have to literally leave behind, sail away from any thoughts of inadequacy or overthinking whether you deserve all of the things that you're receiving, whether you deserve all of the attention and all of the praise. Yes, you do. There are people who work only a fraction of the amount of time that you work. They put in a fraction of the effort and care into what they are doing, and they are still receiving some huge celebration from society and from those around them. And I see here within the 10 of Cups that what's also coming in March and April for you is complete fulfillment when it comes to your romantic life. Okay, so a lover, feeling like you have someone that is a soulmate that you want to get married to. Proposal vibes. That's what I'm getting here in the 10 of Cups, literally being divinely, deeply, wildly in love and enjoying every single moment of this during March and April. And it's not going to take you away from your work and your professional accomplishments. It's not going to be something that is just diverting your attention. No, you are going deeper in every aspect of your life these next couple months, and it's not just going to teach you so much, but it's also going to create stronger bonds and relationships, take away any kind of self-doubt that you had and fears and anxieties, and allow for you to work so deeply and devotedly on projects. Is devotedly even a word? Devoted. You get what I'm trying to say? Which is going to produce some really ecstatic, crazy results. You know, like albums, works of art, coaching programs, businesses where you're just like, wow, the person who developed this put so much love, care, and attention to every single detail. That's what you're doing in these next couple of weeks. Your book, your deck, you are going so deep, you're getting laser focused, you're getting all of the tools that you need to make it as good as possible, whether it's books, mentorship, courses, going back to school, whether it's listening into podcasts. You are taking in all the information so you can produce the best possible result. So my gorgeous Gemini baby, I can't wait to see what you produce and what you come up with. Let me know in the comment section. Let me and others know what you are currently so laser focused on. And wherever you are on this gorgeous planet, know that I'm sending you so much love. Don't forget to participate in the giveaway that I mentioned during the intro of this video. And I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming predictions. Hello, my beautiful fellow Cancerian. Welcome to part 2 of your reading. I hope that you enjoyed picking from the intro where I introduced you to 3 different groups, and now we'll delve even more deeply into the horoscope portion of your March and April prediction. So let's see what's coming towards you. We've got King Neptune, so a water sign snack, right? Someone who is very much connected to their emotions, a man who understands you, who wants to take your hand, who is extremely sensitive and caring. I see that in these next couple weeks, there is this man coming into your life that almost has like zaddy energy, if you will, and you feel extremely protected, heard, and understood around this person, around this man. In Avalon Priestess, I want you to know that he will intuitively awaken in you trust in humanity again. You had lost trust in humanity and in men for a long time. And because he is coming to you with such a deep want for love, sharing, and caring without it having to result in anything that benefits him, so without him having access to your body necessarily or your time, just being respectful and kind and genuinely being interested in you, that is giving you this intuitive awakening that, wait a minute, yes, a lot of people have unlearned to be kind and caring and giving, but also a lot of people are still out here and they really value other human beings. There's still a lot of great people out here, even though it feels sometimes like the number of these individuals has gotten extremely small. Now, Sedna is telling you, there is always enough. There's always enough amazing people to be friends with, to be in a relationship with. There will always be the next person to fall deeply in love with. The time where you thought that you would never meet another man like that again, you broke up with your ex, things didn't work out with your situationship, and you thought you will never meet another person like that again, that looks that good, that makes you feel that way, that's that rich, successful, whatever it is that drew you into them. Sedna is trying to tell you there will always be the next person, there will always be the next individual that is going to give you those butterflies and give you those feelings of wholeness and of excitement and of just wanting to experience love with them. So the world and life is so wildly abundant, and sometimes when you're in your scarcity mindset, you might not even realize that until it hits you again and you see just how many people are out here with Neptune coming into your life, King Neptune, that actually honor you, appreciate you, and want to be around you and see your value. When someone makes you feel less valuable, that is when you start to question yourself, until you bump into people or you spend time with friends and family who remind you of your inherent worth, value, and the fact that being around you is a privilege. The unicorn is a symbol of inviting serendipity, my gorgeous little unicorn. So allow for serendipity and unicorn moments to come into your life. So very unexpected serendipity, very unexpected moments of, wow, I didn't think I would receive this, or I would get this unexpected little present and little jolt forward in life, because it allows you to rise above trials and tribulations when you not only invite unexpected goodness, which is what serendipity is, into your life, but you actually learn to trigger it. And you learn to trigger it by always asking yourself, okay, what is the goal? If you're dealing with a person who is very difficult, for example, emotionally speaking, spiritually speaking, do not allow them to have you stuck on their behavior, but ask yourself, okay, what is the goal? If the goal of mine is to live freely, comfortably, and without their energy in my life whatsoever, okay, I can block them. I can stop talking to them. If you're in some sort of legal feud, make sure that the letter that you're sending them, where you're offering kind of a solution, includes that they're not allowed to contact you, right? A restraining order, for example, to take it to the extreme. But that's what I mean with like your peace and your resilience. Rising above tribulations can sometimes also just mean that you don't have people or allow people in your life anymore who just wreak havoc, who are just here to basically take away your personal peace. You're not doing it anymore, my gorgeous fellow Cancerian, and that is just inviting more prosperity into your life. Next up, we've got faint, to become unconscious, especially for a short time because of a reduction in the flow of blood to the brain, to become weak or lose courage. I want you to know that when you do that, when you are that resilient, these people become faint. They quite literally might faint. If you have someone with whom you have a very close trauma bond with, it could be an ex, or for example, this often happens with mother-daughter relationships. If you have a narcissistic mother, she will become faint when you put your foot down, when you set your boundaries. But don't allow that to make you uncertain about your decision, all right? Because I see here within accommodate, you have been accommodating her. You have been accommodating people for way, way, way too long. And the thing is, they have to adapt to this new situation. They have to adapt to the new reality of you not being a doormat, you not being here just to constantly hold space for everyone without anyone ever holding space for you. And I see here within fear, you have completely let go of fear. You have completely let go of the unpleasant feeling of anxiety or apprehension that's caused by the presence or anticipation of danger, an idea, thought, or other entity that causes feelings of fear. You've come to the understanding that fear is in your head, fear is just a feeling, and if it's in your head and it's just a feeling, and usually it isn't an actual danger that stands right before you, it gives you an immense sense of power, which you have completely taken back control of. So my absolutely stunning fellow Cancer baby, leave a crab emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you were here, that you've received your reading and you watched it all the way to the end. Make sure you send this video to anyone who you know would love, love, love a horoscope of the next couple weeks of their life, who loves knowing everything about their zodiac sign. And of course, don't forget to participate in my giveaway that I mentioned during the start of this video to win my gratitude journey journal. So my beautiful soul, I'm sending you so much love, and I cannot wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my stunning Leo baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate portion of your March and April horoscope. Let's see precisely what will be coming towards you in these upcoming weeks. So we've got the Tiger's Eye as well as the Shungite. You're going to overcome some of your biggest fears as soon as you detox your life from toxic people. There are two people in your life and you don't realize how toxic that they are because you have been socialized and trained to think that you can trust them and that they have to be an integral part of your life. This could be a romantic partner, it could be a parent, both parents, and you distancing yourself from them, detoxing from them, putting this fear, this uncertainty into you. If you've ever told someone a big dream of yours and they told you they thought it was impossible or they're not sure whether you can accomplish it, it does not actually have anything to do with you or your capability. It has everything to do with them being built that way. That is how they feel about the dream and themselves. It is a reflection of how they feel on the inside. And you can overcome your fears when you detox your life from these types of influences, because fear is nothing but a figment of your imagination. Fear is created in your head. We're no longer living in the Stone Ages where we actually have to fear a saber-toothed tiger eating us for lunch, right? And here within the Tiger's Eye, you are overcoming huge fears by staying away from people who have limiting beliefs about themselves, and they are then projecting those beliefs onto you. That's helping you to greatly excel during March and April. And in the epidote, I also want you to know that the deeper you go in facing your fears, the easier life becomes, and all of a sudden you start to realize that a lot of your fears were actually not that big of a deal. A lot of the times your fears were actually just you basically overthinking, having fear of your own success, sometimes also fear of failure, but a large portion of your fear is actually a fear of your own success. What are you going to do once all eyes are on you, once you've made a certain amount of money, once you have more responsibility because you're far more successful? All of these thoughts have been holding you back, but not anymore, my gorgeous Leo baby, because you are learning how to not only deal with those thoughts, but basically turn them into a thing of the past. Moving more deeply into your reading, we have you fully forgiving the people who kept you in a place of fear and overthinking, because you're understanding it has nothing to do with you and it has everything to do with them. It has everything to do with, that's how deeply they believe in themselves. That is how deeply they believe in their dreams. So when people tell you something is impossible, it has nothing to do with whether your dream or your desire is actually possible. It shows that they don't think as much is possible for them. Because if you believe anything to be possible for yourself, why wouldn't you believe anything to be possible for the person next to you or in front of you? Personally, when it comes to manifestation, I teach and have learned that everything is possible. And I believe everything is possible for you, my gorgeous Leo baby. Why not? Other people have gotten everything. Why not you? Next, we've got King Neptune, who's coming into your life is a snack, is someone who has divine masculine energy, but at the same time is also extremely sensitive. This is the king of the element of water. This is a Cancerian, a Scorpio, or a Pisces man. And they want to hold your hand literally and figuratively. They want to be there for you. They want to show you that you can actually have faith and trust in humanity again. Now, of course, be careful, my gorgeous Leo baby, if you are seeing someone else at the moment or you're even in a committed relationship. Don't go too deep with King Neptune, because you will literally be so enamored by this person, by this man, that you might get into a love triangle situation in March and April, and that will be counterintuitive to you detoxing your life of unnecessary drama. I see here in the White Witch that your guides are trying to communicate to you to be the light, to take everything lightly, to not get too deeply entangled with anyone. Okay, keep things light in the next couple of weeks and focus on serving yourself. Focus on what you want to accomplish and what your desires are before you overthink another person, before you overthink a relationship or your love life whatsoever. You don't need that right now or in the next couple weeks. As I see here within the trader, that there is an exchange in energy that will create a huge amount of abundance. And if you don't have that energy ready, you won't be able to trade it and you won't be able to get the abundance. You finally want to get that down payment for that home, for that car. You finally want to get that luxury you've been eyeing up for yourself. And in order to get that financial gain, you're going to have to trade and exchange energy for it. You're going to have to put something out that is of value into this world to create that abundance for yourself. And that means you have to focus on that. You have to focus on yourself. We have a card that popped out for you, which is the Hunter. Track down your fears and desires. Be very real with yourself about why you've been afraid to be extremely successful up until now. Why have you been afraid to make more money than you've ever made before? Why have you been afraid to get the luxury vehicle, to get the beautiful furniture, to be with someone who is really attractive to you and that you think a lot of other people would find attractive yourself? Reflect on this. Detox your life from these toxic thoughts of basically not quite being enough, because you don't need that, my gorgeous Leo baby. You inspire millions of people all the time as a Leo. And I want you to know here that your time has come in March and in April to face your fears and to break through them. Now, my gorgeous Leo baby, this is the second part of your prediction that I've received for you. Make sure that you join the giveaway that I mentioned during the intro of this video as well to win my Gratitude Journey Journal. And of course, send this video to someone that you know loves astrology and all things zodiac signs who would want to figure out what's happening for them during March and April. So my beautiful Leo baby, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my stunning Virgo baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your reading, where we will delve into all things Virgo for the month of March and April for you. So let's see what we've got. Good fortune. Congratulations, Virgo. Good fortune is coming towards you during March and April. Who does not want some good luck and good fortune to come into their life during the upcoming months? So Virgo is winning. As a Virgo, you are attracting positive people and also positive opportunities. And because you're inviting this in and you finally let go of the need to do everything so perfectly, all the abundance that you've ever dreamed of is just flowing straight to you. And I see here with an illusion that the thing is, you've started to embrace the truth of the fact that everyone else isn't perfect either. You're actually seeing cracks in facades of businesses, of other people that you looked up to or that you thought were truly aspirational. And it's not that you're no more inspired or that you don't have idols anymore, but it's that you see people do things, started and got into business before they were ready, before things were perfect, before everything was exactly how it was quote unquote supposed to be. And people are all the time working on doing better, on optimizing, and you can't wait until perfection in order to then act. And we have a card that needs to speak. It literally turned itself right side up as I was shuffling. You saw it, and that is the knowledge card. I want you to know here that as a Virgo, you are the type of person who is constantly growing and seeking knowledge, and who is far smarter when they are in a state of relaxation. So I want you to remember that reading, seeking knowledge, all of that is going to help you to embrace the truth as well. Reading autobiographies of entrepreneurs and people that you look up to, that you find truly inspiring, will help you to find the mental ease and peace to start before you're ready, because you'll see that every one of your heroes has an origin story that is messy, that is imperfect, and that, quite frankly speaking, in many instances, it's unbelievable how certain people started huge companies and businesses literally from their garage. I also started my business and my company from my garage. And look where we are today. Next up, we've got the drum. The drum is about dreaming and journeying. When I say look where we are today, multiple 7 figures. I have helped thousands of clients all over the world do the same. You may dream of something very similar, my gorgeous Virgo baby. You may also dream of having products, of offering your services and them flying off the shelves and people buying it because they just know it's that awesome, it's that amazing. And it's all possible. There are people who have done it. You're literally listening to someone who knows that you can do it because she's done it. I've done it. The drum is about understanding that you have to learn to not only seek knowledge and learn from those who came before you, but also believe that you're just as deserving. Take their advice, take their knowledge, and then make it your own, with your own twist, with your own flavor, with your own way of doing things. I see here within Mother Earth, feel loved and comforted. That's what's coming next for you. Feeling extremely loved, feeling taken care of, but also beware of the fact that pregnancy is highly possible, highly likely at the phase of your life that you're in right now. So either you are more fertile in these next upcoming weeks than you've been in a long time, just because you're taking better care of your mental health and your body. So that's increasing the levels of fertility within your bloodstream. Or someone very close to you is going to bring that pregnancy announcement to the table, and you're going to think to yourself, oh my goodness, I can't believe this. But wow, Mother Earth is abundance and is so loving and giving and comforting. So my beautiful Virgo baby, you are ruled by Mercury, and I want you to know that that makes you an excellent communicator. You are great at selling and at communicating, and it is important that you start to invest into your career and your knowledge to get exactly what you need to be just as successful as you know you deserve to be. Because often it's just a few little tweaks for you to open up the gates, the floodgates to abundance and a huge, huge increase in success. My beautiful Virgo baby, this is the reading I received for you. Don't forget to join the giveaway that I mentioned during the intro of this video. And also send this video to anyone that you know would love to hear about what is coming next for their zodiac sign and what their sign should focus on. My beautiful Virgo baby, I'm sending you love and light, and I cannot wait to catch up with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my beautiful Libra baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your reading and your prediction. So as a Libra, you are ruled by Venus, and Libras, don't tell any of the other signs, but you're usually the best looking sign of the zodiac. And I want us to delve into your prediction for March and April to see exactly what's coming towards you. I'm just still shuffling our deck. And then when the universe is ready to reveal, I know that we'll have an important and eye-opening message prepared for you. Yes, we've got the great teacher. Learn from spiritual experiences. The next months are going to show you precisely how important peace is in your life and how far that you've come. You've become so much more patient than you've ever been. And I see that because on an internal level, you're so happy with yourself, you're feeling free, you're feeling at peace and at ease. That also shows itself on a physical plane. So because you're not frowning as much, you don't have as many wrinkles and lines that are starting to crease and set more deeply. Because you're feeling abundant and free, your body is able to better digest food. So you've got a flatter stomach, you're feeling more in shape, and you're feeling lighter. I see here within the Earth Guardian, my gorgeous Libra, that it's important for you to connect with Earth sign energy. As a Libra, you are an air sign. But staying rooted and grounded, that's going to help you in the next couple weeks. So literally connect with Earth. If you can, walk around outside barefoot. Even if it's cold, it's extremely grounding and healing to do so. And I also want to remind you here in the Earth Guardian that staying grounded is meditation. It's practices such as yoga, such as energy healing, using crystals in order to give yourself that soothing kind of feeling, that soothing kind of energy. The Protection Guardian is telling me that in the next couple weeks, you have completely dropped your shields. You have no reason to try to justify your actions. I see here in the Great Teacher and the Protection Guardian, there is a literal teacher, perhaps where you're studying or at your job, someone who sees themselves as a teacher. You know those people who think they're so smart and so above everyone else. Like you can just feel it in their energy. They may have not said it, but their actions and the way they interact with people shows that that's how they feel. And the thing is, like, you're not going to justify your opinion or your actions to someone who is committed to misunderstanding you ever again, because you know it's such a huge waste of your energy. It's such a huge waste of your time. And I want you to know here in the Protection Guardian, when you learn to drop your shields, when you learn to say to yourself, you know what? I don't need to protect myself because I am inherently protected. I don't need to protect my opinions because my opinions are valid. So I don't have to justify why I feel a way to anyone. I don't have to justify why I do things the way that I do them. It is nobody's business, and it is my right to live my life the way I want to. And I see here in the Six of Shells that the more you have this unapologetic kind of energy to you, the more people are actually grateful to just be around you, to just be able to talk to you, to just be in your energetic frequency. It's almost like the less nice that you are, the more people respect you, and the more people will also show that they respect your boundaries. But the more open and kind and giving that you are too soon to people who haven't earned it yet, that is when you run into troubles of them kind of trying to overstep the boundaries and use you for labor. Moving further into your reading, we've got Eon. I want you to know that in the next couple weeks, you will be called to either an ancient place on this planet. You'll be looking for flights to places that have a lot of spiritual interconnectedness and are extremely rooted in spirituality and very grounding. So I'm thinking Peru, I'm thinking India, I'm thinking places that historically speaking and on a spiritual level have a very profound type of energy. You will be called to go there. You will be called to consider plant medicine, to learn more about it. Not that I am telling you or promoting that you should do this. I myself am not inclined to take plant medicine, but I have done a lot of research about it and I find it extremely interesting. But I myself find that the risks outweigh the potential benefits. However, even just coming in contact with the energy of ancient places, planning a trip for a spiritual rebirth and trip, Bali, for example, I want you to know here that that is what's coming next for you. And I want you to also have fun with this process. Look at beautiful Airbnbs. Figure out if there's someone you'd like to go with on this beautiful trip, pilgrimage almost, and have fun with your spiritual experiences that are coming up in the next couple weeks, because there will be many of them, my beautiful Libra baby. And it's time that you enjoy not just the 3D and the day-to-day things and work and everything that we quote unquote have to do as human beings functioning in this society, but also enjoying your intuition and everything that is like in the in-between and the unseen. My beautiful Libra baby, this is the reading that I've received for you. Watch out for a white dove that you will see in the upcoming days. And of course, make sure you join my giveaway that I announced during the intro of this video so you can win my gratitude journey journal. My gorgeous Libra baby, I'm sending you so much love and light wherever you are right now, whatever time it is where you're currently located. And I can't wait to catch up with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Scorpio baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your March and April prediction. I can't wait for us to delve into all things Scorpio to see precisely what is coming towards you during March and April. So first and foremost, in March, you're going with the flow. You're letting things happen. Everything is happening for you. And it feels as though everything is happening very quickly in your favor, and you don't really have to put in any hard work. And for Scorpio, you're very intense. You're naturally very hardworking. So at first, it will feel a little bit unknown, this feeling of just going with things and it's working out for you. You're making more money than usual, even though you're working less and you're having fun. Everything is going well with your friends and family, so you will start to feel comfortable in this, and then you'll just go with the flow. You're just going to have fun with life and all its opportunities. And I see here within April, there's a celebration you're invited to. So this is someone's birthday. This is someone's celebration where you're going to let go and have complete fun. And letting go, having fun is something that you haven't been doing enough, my gorgeous Scorpio baby. So this is a great way to culminate the next 2 months. First, you learn to just go with the flow, relax, have the best time ever. And then, you know, we close off these next 2 months with a bang of you being part of the celebration. Try not to go too crazy on, for example, the alcohol and the unhealthy foods and habits. Have fun, but in a way that you'll still feel good the next day. You know what I mean, my gorgeous Scorpio. So let's see what else is coming towards you these next couple weeks. We've got Cain. Okay, Cain shows us here you will also have a connection to someone who is from an island. So think Hawaii, for example. Life force energy is the message that Cain brings. Also, another island, Cyprus, is what I'm getting. I'm getting Maldives as well. Someone who's deeply connected to the nature and who can teach you really valuable and insightful lessons. And I want you to know here within Cain that the more that you also connect yourself to different cultures, to different spirit guides, to people who come from an ethnic background that is new and different to you, the more you will find that actually that really increases your life force, because it shows you things from a perspective that you haven't considered. And in Agma, I see that it also teaches you how to watch your words. And this is not a negative thing. This does not mean you're insensitive, but the more you learn, even for example, pronunciation, you guys are amazing at knowing all of these different pronunciations of even these gods and spirit guides. You guys even correct me sometimes and say, hey, Vanessa, this is my culture and you pronounced it well, but this is how to pronounce it, you know, really on point. And the way that you say it, you watch your words, you say it in a considerate way. That's why I always say I have the best followers and subscribers on this planet, because we're here to teach one another. We're here to give one another life force energy. And understanding also how things are pronounced, spelled, what kind of cultural significance that words have is going to actually make you this person that everyone wants to work with and everyone feels comfortable with. I see in the Fire Guardian, this will ignite your passions. The next 2 months are going to be a time of you building on your passions, and it is possible. I just want you to know it is possible to build a business, to have even like high ticket offers that are flying off the shelf where people cannot wait to sign up, to buy it, to work with you. I've been there, my gorgeous soul, where you just think to yourself, wow, all I had to do was connect with my fire guardian energy of being who I truly am, of being authentic, and everything just flows in effortlessly. The floodgates just open without me even trying. I see here within the stag, it's time for you to trust and thrive. Trust that you are a great leader to your own goals. Trust that you are a great leader on your adventure called your life. Trust that you are deserving of everything that you envision for your life and your future to be. And when you trust, you thrive because you behave differently. You behave like the most confident, highest, most trusting version of yourself. And that attracts other people into your sphere. That's exactly also how I realized my dreams when it comes to my channel, my business, when it comes to tarot and oracle cards. You have to learn to trust yourself, your intuition, and your calling for others to understand and be inspired by what it is that you're creating and what it is that you have to offer. It first starts with you. My beautiful Scorpio baby, these are the messages that I've received for you for the next weeks, and I trust that they resonated. Feel free to let me know below in the comment section. And if you can find a stag emoji, because I know it exists, but it can be a little difficult to find in the little emoji bar, then leave that below in the comment section as well. That will represent the Scorpio fam, because that's the only way that you would know that you've got a fellow Scorpio on your hands if you leave the stag emoji in the comment section. Furthermore, don't forget to participate in my giveaway that I mentioned during the intro of this video to win my gratitude journey journal. And of course, send this video to someone who you know would love to receive a short, sweet message about what is happening for their zodiac sign in the upcoming weeks. My beautiful Scorpio baby, this is the reading I've received for you. I'm sending you so much love and light, and I cannot wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my gorgeous Sagittarius babies. Welcome to the second, more intricate part of your prediction for March and April. I can't wait for us to delve into precisely what's happening for Sagittarius. In case you didn't know, you are a fire sign that is ruled by Jupiter, and Jupiter is the planet of growth, of philosophy. So if you've always been naturally a broad thinker, a natural philosopher, that is precisely why. Let's move into your reading. We've got Mary Magdalene, sacred marriage. Okay, and then we've got you're forgiving. Wow, I see that there is a sacred marriage around you between two people, and you are forgiving the fact that this sacred marriage has been toxic. So this could be the marriage between your parents, your grandparents, friends of yours who are in toxic relationships, and you have been the unpaid therapist. You have been the one who has received a lot of the pain and toxicity and agony just because you were in proximity to this relationship. But I also do want you to know here that through looking at other people's relationships and the things that you like, but also the things that you want to avoid for yourself, you are able to not just in your mind form a sacred marriage, but you will find a sacred marriage yourself because you know what you're looking out for. And in Rhiannon, this is just about your inner strength. Literally, any kind of relationship that you come in contact with, anytime you see into another person's relationship. And if you're, for example, a healer, a therapist, a coach, you are a mentor, you will hear about other people's relationships, and that will inspire you and give you the inner strength to not settle for a marriage that isn't a sacred marriage, that is rooted in love and healing, and that will last for a lifetime. So this is actually protection. The more that you see other people go through struggles, trials, tribulations, cheating, infidelity, the more you know what signs to look out for. And rather than scaring you, it's giving you here in Rhiannon inner strength. It's giving you inner confidence. And we've got the symbol of the horse, which symbolizes freedom to pick the right person, freedom to pick love, but also make sure that you're picking love that is reciprocal, that is giving you reciprocity, because a lot of people are in relationships where the love is very one-sided, but not you, my beautiful Sagittarius. I see here within the lepidolite that, quite literally speaking, you have a vision for what you want for your relationships, and as a Sagittarius, you can be quite stubborn, you can be very strong-willed, and you are sticking to exactly what it is that you desire. You're not allowing for anyone to talk you out of it. You're doing the same professionally speaking in March and April. Your mental strength is on a whole new level. Then we've got the citrine. In case you didn't know, this is the crystal of abundance. This is the crystal of manifesting wealth, of manifesting light as well. So if you're looking for a crystal to wear that will bring you a lot of abundance, it is citrine. I'm literally only wearing citrine today. I just noticed as crystal jewelry. And the thing with citrine is that the more you work with the energies of citrine, and you have to make sure if you're purchasing a citrine crystal that it is a real citrine. If it is extremely cheap, it's probably just a colored quartz, because often people like dupe citrines. To get a real pure citrine that is actually authentic, okay, make sure that you're buying from a place where authenticity is guaranteed. And when you work more with citrine, you will realize the power of crystals, the energies that are within these stones, and how they very accurately represent precisely what our ancestors already believed for these stones to do on an energetic plane. Now, the moonstone tells you to live your purpose. Your purpose is to be abundance. Your purpose is to bring more light to our planet and more light into other people's lives, and to be paid accordingly for it. That's what I see in the citrine, the lepidolite, and the moonstone. And within the moonstone, living your purpose means that you're having fun, you're having a good time. Of course you're working, but you're also living. Living your purpose is not just to work yourself to the bone, pay your bills, and then perish. I see here within the ocean jasper that living your purpose is scheduling yourself in. Quite literally, in March and April, schedule all of the things in that you want to do. Write it into your calendar, pre-plan it so it's actually going to happen. Whether that is going on a adventure where you are exploring a new place physically, geographically. It's a travel that you want to do, even if you don't have the funds yet or you don't have the money in your account yet. The best way to manifest it is by already scheduling it into your calendar, and then it will make itself a reality. Try this manifestation technique. It's literally so powerful. Nobody really speaks about it because I think a lot of people don't know about this manifestation technique. But when you already schedule something into your calendar, even if you don't know how it's going to even come to fruition, how you're even going to make it real, you will find a way to make it real. Your brain will find a way to get all of the pieces together to make it happen for you. So pre-schedule everything into your calendar, even if you don't know yet how you're going to do it, and come back and update me and let me know that, wow, Vanessa, this actually really did work. I did not believe that this crazy manifestation technique would be this powerful. But you guys, there's a reason why I'm the Psychic CEO. There's a reason why I teach this to literally hundreds of members who are part of my Psychic CEO membership, who are never going to not be part of it because they love it so much, and because once they have entered the space of abundance, there's no going back. I want you to do the same. I want you to experience the same. So make sure that you start to schedule all of your dreams and desires in. See how they manifest. So my gorgeous Sagittarius baby, this is the reading that I received for you. Make sure that you enter the giveaway that I mentioned during the intro of this video. And wherever you are on this gorgeous planet, I cannot wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my stunning Capricorn baby. Welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your March and April prediction, so we can figure out precisely what's coming towards you and you can be as prepared as possible. So let's delve into your reading. Without further ado, we've got the Druid and the Arrow. You see how we have two of these wands. I'm getting masculine energy of getting things done. Literally, the Druid represents you holding the space and the Arrow represents you surrounding yourself with protective energy. So holding the space, surrounding yourself with protective energy, that is not always necessarily doing quote unquote nothing. It's when you take action. Have you ever noticed how when you're in a challenging situation, either like legally or with a friendship or a relationship, whenever you wait for the other party to make a move, it usually corners you or puts your back against the wall? But when you're proactive, when you're the one writing the emails, reaching out, writing the messages, you're the one who's showing, hey, I'm fearless, because that's basically what you're showing. You're showing that you're not afraid. You're showing that you have no worries. You've done nothing wrong. That's usually when you end up on top. That's usually when you end up winning. And I see here within the White Witch that you have always been the type of person to bring the light to every situation. And that's because from a very young and early age, you had to be mature. People always used to say to you, oh, you're so mature for your age. And the thing is, like, no, you were not mature for your age. There is nothing, no such thing as like a mature child. It's just a child that had no other choice but to be mature, to be smart, to think ahead, because otherwise who would have done it for you? So I see that you've always had a lot of responsibility on your shoulders, and in order to protect your energy, you have to surround yourself with people who not only understand that this is what you've been through and who do not put more on your plate than you've already got on your plate, but also people who know how to hold the space. The Druid tells me here that, again, literally you could have a head of white hairs. That would not be surprising. We have that in the White Witch as well. Perhaps you are literally even noticing how you're getting a few gray hairs, a few white hairs. And this is from your wisdom. This is from stress that you've turned into knowledge. They say knowledge is crystallized pain, so it's pain. A lot of us think, oh, you just get gray hairs from stress, but it's actually also pain. It's being through so much pain that your hairs turn white or gray, sometimes even prematurely. And it is a badge of honor. In society, it is deemed as well aging, and aging is seen as negative. But when we learn to actually celebrate it, it also tells us, you know what, we've been through a lot and we're still standing, and how magnificent to have a body, a psyche, a mind that allows us to overcome all of these obstacles that we didn't choose and that we don't deserve, quite frankly speaking. I see in the Archangel Gabriel, we've got the messenger of creativity and hope for you, my beautiful Capricorn, which is symbolic of you getting along really well with children. And in March and April, you will be taking care of a lot of babies and young children. Also psychologically, they will be drawn to you. You will literally be at the grocery store. There will be a child that's smiling at you, and you'll think to yourself, why? What did I do to receive this kind of attention from these young kids? The Archangel Gabriel also says that you are a messenger of creativity and hope because your heart is very pure. I see that here in connectivity to the White Witch as well. You are the light. You always have pure intentions for other people. And young children as well as animals feel that. They are often drawn to you, especially birds coming way closer to you than you're used to in March and in April. I see that in the White Witch, and you literally noticing an owl or a stag. You see how our owl has these kind of antlers on them. Owls and stags are drawn to you. And then we have children again. Know that your children in your life, they are protected. Also know that even if you never thought this would be you, children are part of your journey. Children are part of your mission, of your path in life, inspiring them, protecting them, being there for them, teaching them, honoring and nurturing them. And this will come as a huge surprise, especially for those of you who are like, I don't really know if kids are for me. The risks outweigh the benefits. Just know, my gorgeous Capricorn, these next couple weeks are going to shift your mind in a way that you didn't think you were open to, but you will see the light, the inspiration, and the potential in being more open to having more children in your life and being more of a beacon of hope, light, and inspiration for kids, even in a philanthropic sense. So my gorgeous Capricorn baby, this is the message that I received for you for the upcoming weeks of your life. I trust that this resonated and that you found it insightful. Make sure you leave a tiger emoji below in the comment section to let me and others know that you were here and that you want to spread the protective message and energies of the tiger that we have here within our spirit card of children. Now, my gorgeous, gorgeous Capricorn, don't forget to participate in the giveaway that I mentioned during the intro of this video so you can win my gratitude journal. And I cannot wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my beautiful Aquarius baby, and welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your reading. Let's talk all things Aquarius and get straight into your prediction, shall we? So first up, we've got the iolite and the amethyst and the turquoise. What a beautiful combination. The iolite, is all about shifting your money mindset. My gorgeous Aquarius, What are your thoughts about money and what are your beliefs about money? If you were taught that money is inherently bad or that it is the root of all evil, allow for me to reframe this for you. How about money is just money and fighting with loved ones over money is actually what's evil? Doing things that are against the law or against your moral compass for money, that is evil. Working a 9 to 5 or working a job, working on your business for endless amounts of hours, but not being able to make ends meet or pay your bills. Now, I would consider that to be evil, not money in itself. And the amethyst is telling me that right now your mind is blown, it's expanding. Right now you're feeling as though, wow, that is so true. Vanessa literally hit the nail on the head. It's not about money, it's not about the material things, it's about so much more than just that, because all of those things, they just are, it just is. And when you understand the root of the issues, you can then actually tackle what the issue is, and you can start to make more money, enjoy more money, and get those high ticket sales and offers and clients that you've always wanted. Either if you're working at a company doing better and making more, or if you're working for yourself, literally attracting the kind of clientele that actually values what you have to offer, because there are a lot of people who want everything for free. Those are not your clients. They will literally work you to the bone, burn you to the ground, and then move on to the next person hoping to get a freebie. And then there are people who understand the worth, the value, the time, the energy, the effort that goes into what you're creating, and that is your clientele. Those are the types of people that will allow you here in the turquoise to prioritize your health and in the long term be able to actually perform, to provide, to put out things onto this planet that are of value and that help other people. Taking myself as an example, there are so many individuals who have reached out to me, especially in the years, many years that I have been creating readings. I have over 700 reading videos, tarot reading videos on my channel. They are all free. They're all accessible to the entire world. You can watch all of them if you desire, and still there are people who reach out and they want a free reading. Now imagine if I were to do that for every single person that reached out to me and says, hey, can I have a free reading? If I did not charge for my knowledge, for my readings, for my courses, for my teachings, I would probably already be unalived. Because the mental pressure, the physical strain, it's not possible to keep up with it. And those people wouldn't think twice. They don't understand the type of pressure they're putting on someone when they always want everything free for a discount. And the kind of time and energy that people put in to providing value, even just my camera, my setup, my rent, my studio, all of these things. And I do 90% of my things for free. The 10% that I don't do for free is literally just so I can be free to do whatever I want, which is create these free readings for you on the internet, which is provide free value for as many people as possible. So always bear in mind here to prioritize your health, to be smart about how you do your business, how you structure your life so you can do the things that you love. Shift your money mindset to, yes, you can 90% of the time basically do things for free and only charge 10% of the time and still be financially abundant and free and live the life of your dreams exactly the way that you want. Trust your intuition. Others are doing it. You can do it as well. Now, the ocean jasper is all about scheduling yourself in. My beautiful Aquarius baby, you scheduling yourself in means that you're making time for your needs, for your dreams, for the things that you want to do, whether it's going for a walk on a daily basis so you can hit 5,000 or 10,000 steps every single day, whether it's scheduling in time for a facial, for you to actually go to a spa to get laser hair removal, to get your nails done, your hair done, to go get non-invasive procedures done. And I want you to know here in the Ocean Jasper that creating a schedule, actually putting it into your calendar, makes it 10 times more likely for it to actually happen. And I do also see here within Legends that you are learning a lot from those who inspire you. You have got people who you see as living legends who give you so much support, so much very valuable advice. Read books and autobiographies in these next couple of weeks, because my gorgeous Aquarius baby, that is going to broaden your horizon to a completely new level. And ooh, we've got vacation. Go and travel. Go and take a vacation. Take time out of your day-to-day kind of schedule that you have, your day-to-day things that you do, and break that pattern. Go on an adventure, take relaxation time, and go to a place where you can meet one of these legends. For example, I've always really liked Tony Robbins, Jhené Aiko, Dr. Joe Dispenza. I've loved Blackpink, Ariana Grande, Lady Gaga, so many different people who create art, Hans Zimmer. All of these people, I went to a orchestra the other day of Pirates of the Caribbean to see these musicians that to me are legends. The way they play those instruments, the way that they're able to create symphonies. And I traveled there. That was adventure. That was relaxation. Yes, it was in Lucerne, which is about an hour from where I live in Zurich in Switzerland. But even if it's a daycation, even if it's an adventure for a day, it will recharge you. It will allow you to broaden your horizon. It will allow you to see things from a completely different viewpoint than was ever possible before. So sometimes you have to step out of that hamster wheel, see things from a different perspective, see something new. Quite literally, what I'm getting for you is a faraway beach vacation. I'm getting Bali, I'm getting Costa Rica, I'm getting Vancouver Island, I'm getting Kenya, I'm getting Mombasa, I'm getting Maldives. One thing that I want you to know here is that traveling and literally traveling the world, now or never, my gorgeous soul, now is the time for you to follow your dreams. Now is the time for you to get it done, because you don't know when life is going to change in a way that will make it more challenging for you to relax and go on an adventure. You can figure a lot of the things out along the way and look to the legends that inspire you, who are able to create a life of freedom, who have been able to create a life where they can travel and still be free, also financially, and to experience life to the fullest. Now, my gorgeous Aquarius baby, this is a reading that I received for you. I trust that you found it insightful. Let me know below in the comment section by leaving an airplane emoji below. And wherever you are on this planet, I'm sending you so much love, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings. Hello, my beautiful Pisces baby, and welcome to the second, even more intricate part of your reading, where we're going to delve into all things Pisces. I hope that you're ready for these messages. Lean back, relax, and enjoy as we delve into precisely what's coming towards you in the next couple weeks. So we've got the star ancestor, and we've got the great teacher. So we've got some masculine energy here from the great teacher and the star ancestor. And first and foremost, the star ancestor is telling you, just as a lot of people who are in their divine masculine, whether these are men or women who know how to navigate their divine masculine, this is about following the voice of your soul, following your intuition, following what feels right, not questioning yourself. As I see here within the great teacher, you are the type of person who reflects a lot on the things that they've done in the past. You might literally lay awake at night and think about times where you felt embarrassed or uncomfortable in situations and how you yourself handled them. You're often way too hard on yourself, my gorgeous Pisces, and this is about letting go, allowing for your dove to fly free, allowing for yourself to learn from your experiences, but not judge yourself because of your experiences. And I want you to also know here within the great teacher that learning from your spiritual experiences also means allowing yourself to make mistakes, allowing yourself to not have to explain to others why you did things the way that you did. If you intuitively felt called to, for example, change your diet, move to a different city, change your job, stop studying what you were studying because you weren't inspired anymore, that is your decision. That is for nobody else to judge, because it's your life and you're also dealing with the repercussions, aren't you? So the heart guardian brings you the message to love and let yourself be loved. In March and in April, you have got the whole self-love thing kind of down now. You've been working on that for a while. And now it's time for you to actually be fully seen and fully loved by other people. If you're already in a committed relationship, I want you to understand that your partner is going to bring to you a lot more ways in which they want to love you and show you that they truly care. And they're going to give you flowers, they're going to give you a necklace, a heart locket, something red is going to be yours, so red roses. And accept it. Don't feel uncomfortable. Don't tell them, oh, you shouldn't have. Yes, they should have, Pisces. Also, another thing that I'm getting here for all of you who are single, my single Pisces, let yourself be loved. Let yourself be adored. Let yourself be put on a pedestal. You deserve it. There are not very many people who have put in the amount of work you've put into yourself, who have reflected as deeply as you have, who are as emotionally intelligent as you are. Let yourself be loved. You freaking deserve it, my gorgeous Pisces baby. I see here in Amaterasu that it's time for you to stop hiding. Literally, even the clothes that you're wearing. You're upgrading them during March and April because you're no longer hiding certain parts of your body. You're not hiding your face anymore because, okay, you have some acne scars or you have some blemishes. We're not hiding ourselves anymore. You are embracing yourself. You're wearing the bright, vibrant colors. I'm getting red all the time for you, red and pink. You're allowing for yourself to be free, especially when it comes to what you're wearing, to how your physical appearance is, because you will not be put in a situation where you feel uncomfortable for just being you. And in Amaterasu, I want you to know here that the less that you hide, the more you also give others permission to show up. The less that you hide, the more you also empower other people to step up, step out, and be themselves and stop hiding. Other people who look like you, who come from the same background as you do. Bridget says you are a healer. If you needed a confirmation, my gorgeous Pisces baby, about whether you're supposed to be a healer, a tarot reader, a coach, a teacher, an energy healer, a nurse, a yoga practitioner, I want you to know that when it comes to all of these things, you are a healer. You hold within your hand the solution to so many people's ailments, aches, and issues. And it's time that you step into the creative force that lies within the healer. Even your art heals, your presence heals. It's so important that you know this and that you invest into this, that you find a way how you can actually make what seems like a hobby or just a hunch or an intuitive knowing about who you are, how you can turn it into your career, into your main squeeze, into what you're doing as your path in life, because the world has been denied of the full you for long enough, my beautiful Pisces. No more hiding. Learn from your experiences, love and let yourself be loved, and follow the voice of your soul. You are a healer. The messages that you have received are so divine, so on point, so beautiful, my gorgeous Pisces baby. Leave a red rose emoji below in the comment section if this resonated and you're a Pisces who's watched their reading all the way to the end. This is so gorgeous, and I love that these are the messages we've received for you. Do not forget to participate in my giveaway, which I mentioned during the intro of this video, and also send this reading to someone who you know would love to receive their zodiac messages for the upcoming months. Now, my beautiful Pisces baby, wherever you are on our gorgeous planet, I'm sending you so much love. I can't wait to see all of my Pisces stepping into their healer energy, and I can't wait to connect with you during one of our upcoming readings.